We're ready to play tonight. We're coming for you, Messi.
I see about 70% pink, black, Messi everywhere.
I cried. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here in Kansas City, Missouri, where tonight Lionel Messi and Inter Miami will be taking on Sporting Kansas City. And like we always do, guys, we're going to go talk to the fans before the match, after the match, get their thoughts, their reactions, their predictions, all of that. Now let's get to it. I hear a lot of Messi talk, Inter Miami. What are you guys looking forward to seeing today?
Messi.
We go to all the games. We're just here to have a good time.
3 points! We're gonna take 3 points!
I want to see Messi score 3 goals and us win 4-3.
Messi over Ronaldo, 100%.
Ronaldo over Messi.
Messi over
No
Ronaldo.
doubt about that.
2 goals, Messi, Inter Miami.
It's all about the Champions League.
World
5
Cup.
Champions Leagues.
World Cup.
5 Champions Leagues. All-time
World
leading
Cup.
scorer.
World Cup, 1 World Cup, 0 World Cup.
Ignore his thoughts. He's just out here for no reason.
Let
Let me just say right now, Messi might have a tap in, he might have a free kick, but he's going to have 2 goals. Sporting Kansas City's going to have 1 goal out here. Okay? Un cara Messi.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit scary here. I thought we were in Kansas City, Missouri, Chiefs Stadium, and I see about 70% pink, black, Messi everywhere. It's a little bit scary, but because our tickets are right behind where his bench will be, I'm hoping we'll see him because really that's what we're all here to see is Messi Mania, baby.
Right, this is your former team, right?
Correct.
So there's fans here, they're here for SKC, but I'm looking around, I see the pink jerseys, right? I see the Inter Miami stuff. I mean, for you, this is your former team, you're in the media, you gotta be neutral, but in your honest opinion, what are you most looking for?
I do not need to be neutral. I hope Sporting Kansas City wins 10-0. That's what I'm hoping for. But apparently this team in pink has a pretty good player, considered the greatest of all time in Lionel Messi and some of his friends, and Suarez and Busquets and Jordi Alba. Listen, they coming from Mexico. They lost in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. They got some work to do. They're still working on their identity right now. I actually think that plays into Kansas City's hands, and I'm happy there's pink jerseys here. I'm glad that there's soccer fans that want to see a good game.
Right.
And I'm hopeful that Kansas City plays well enough to turn those fans from Inter Miami fans into Sporting ones.
I started making these videos where I follow Lionel Messi around the country and go to all of his away matches because I wanted to document not just his impact on the entire country, but each individual city that Lionel Messi plays in. And I think tonight, here in Kansas City, Missouri, we're gonna see a great example of that Messi impact.
I crawled here. I literally crawled here to come and see Messi.
I'm from a couple hours north in Omaha, Nebraska.
We are all the way from St. Louis for Messi.
Came all the way from Mexico, from Culiacan, just to see him.
I think it's no doubt that I'm here to see Messi in all his glory. I'm here from South Africa. I'm ready to rumble.
People are driving in, flying in to come see him. I mean, what is that Messi impact?
Oh man, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know, but I would have to imagine it's pretty big, right? Like you have people here, I don't know what Inter Miami's schedule is, but if they don't play at Chicago, at Minneapolis, at St. Louis, at Denver, at Dallas, those are all drivable cities to Kansas City. You're gonna get thousands, maybe tens of thousands of people from around the region, not just the city, coming here for one player. That's insane. That's insanity.
Tell by the jerseys, like there's a huge community here that like is out in support of Messi. Like I think it like does great things for the economy, like spurs local business. Like I think it's huge to have like a star like that come out here. Like it's great for the people that come out and see a true all-star like that, like a LeBron or like a Steph Curry to come and see that. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
We want to play in a real stadium. We don't want to play in a high school stadium anymore. And when there's less people at the what's your stadium called? Children's Mercy Park. I was like, listen, what's the point? We have Messi here. We can't take him to a ballpark. We got to take him to the stadium. You feel me?
So Sporting Kansas City usually plays in their own MLS stadium, which holds about 20,000 people. But because they're playing Messi and Inter Miami tonight, they had planned for this match to be played in an NFL stadium, Arrowhead Stadium, where the Kansas City Chiefs play, which holds over 70,000 people. So that's why it's being reported that we could see tonight a record for the highest attended soccer match ever to be played here in the state of Missouri. So I'm excited to see that Messi impact and the atmosphere at the match tonight.
I understand why they made the move. I think there's some romanticism attached to keeping it at Sporting Park and having to go to the friendly confines of there in front of the cauldron, excuse me. which won't have the same impact here. But you have an opportunity to expose more people to the world's best player and to show them what that culture and atmosphere around the game means. And I don't think you should pass up that opportunity, because if you can change some casual fans into becoming diehard sporting fans, which is what happened when I played against Manchester United here back in 2010, that is what you need to do. It's an easy decision, and yes, I'm disappointed that he's not going to be playing at Sporting Park,
right.
but this is bigger than that.
They moved this, right, from Sporting Stadium, right, for Children's Mercy Park. They moved it here to Arrowhead. I mean, is that a good thing? We get more people here, or do you wish it was like at that home stadium?
No, I want it to be here. That's a 50,000 person difference between 76 at Arrowhead and, is it 15 or 25 at Children's Mercy?
Depends, right?
It's a huge difference. Bring it here. Bring everybody. How many people do you think are from out of town that came here?
Right, a lot, yeah.
A lot.
We're going to see close to 70. They said over 70,000 are going to be here, right? They said it should be a record for the most attended soccer match in the state of Missouri. That's what they're saying. What is Messi being here? I mean, is that a good thing? What do you think it does for like soccer, in Kansas City and just for the growth of the sport in the country?
I think it's great. I mean, I think I've seen a lot of growth in the sport with, it being pervasive in the youth, for over 20, probably 30 years now in the U.S. So it's growing. It's fun. I think a lot of, these kids are growing up and they're still finding it fun attending games. Messi being part of this and bringing more publicity and attention, I think that's a great thing.
And my prediction for this match, guys, I want to see a good game. I want to see a good game for the over 70,000 fans that are expected tonight here in Kansas City. So I'm going to go with a 3-2 win for Inter Miami. I think they're going to bounce back from that tough loss in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, and Messi is going to get a couple goals. 3-2 for Inter Miami tonight against SKC. Let's see how it goes.
I'm here for Sporting Kansas City to let Messi know that the MLS ain't no joke, brother. I hope you sat out and got fucking hyped up, because we're ready to play tonight. We're coming for you, Messi. Go back to La Liga, because MLS ain't no joke, brother.
What's your score prediction, my friend?
My score prediction is Sporting Kansas City 3, Inter Miami 2, unfortunately, but we like to let some goals in.
Got a score prediction? You know how the game's going to go?
Well, I said 10-0. I should probably stick to that. But I would love for everybody here to go home happy. So I want Messi to score, but Kansas City to win. So I'll say 3-2 Sporting Kansas City.
You got a score prediction for tonight?
Let's go 3-1 Inter Miami.
4-3 SKC.
Probably 3-1 Miami.
3-1 for sure. Sporting's losing. 3-1.
Awesome.
Inter Miami.
At least one goal from Messi. I guess 3-0.
3-0, yeah.
3-0. Messi.
Messi's gonna score a free kick.
Brand loyalty aside, give me a Messi goal. I don't care about the outcome.
And of course, before I watch the match tonight, guys, I have to make my picks for the match tonight with Underdog Fantasy. And I'm going with the main man, Lionel Messi, to get at least one goal. I think he's going to be hungry. I think he will do it. And I'm also expecting the defender for SKC, Danny Rosero, to get at least one card like he did in their last match, guys. I play responsibly, just $1 down. But the best part is I have a chance for a potential 5x payout. So wait until the end of the video to see if I get my picks correct and get that payout. I like to make these picks, guys, because it just makes it more fun when I watch the matches. I'm watching more closely. I'm more invested. It's more entertaining when I make these picks with Underdog Fantasy. And if you guys want to make some picks too on the next match that you watch or any other sport that they have on the app, check the link in the description for Underdog Fantasy.
2 hours later.
I mean, I see you got the shirt on, right, Inter Miami. So good result, right?
Yeah,
fun game for you, I'm sure. I mean, what were your thoughts overall?
I think it was a great game. Messi scored. You don't see that every day. And a great goal. Yeah, it was an awesome goal. So it was from far out, and the crowd went crazy.
Phenomenal experience. I've been following Messi since 17 years old, and to see him for the first time I cried. It was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So the game, Kansas City, the experience, the crowd was 10 out of 10.
Guys, if you're still watching the video up until this point, you might realize that the vibe and the feel and maybe the video itself is a little bit different. And it is because we were actually missing my favorite part that we usually do when we make these fan reaction videos. If you guys have watched our past Messi fan reaction videos, one of the best parts is right after the game when we're right outside the stadium. And as the match is just about to end, all the fans come storming out and they give us their just raw reaction to the game, to Messi, to all of that. And we weren't able to capture that today because the realities of making these videos, guys, just things went wrong today. For those of you that don't know, sometimes we're not able to always go inside the stadium to watch the game, or that would really hurt the pockets, but we cover the games before and after, so we go, get something to eat at a place where we can watch the game during the match. We come back just in time to cover the match as the match ends, but it's actually way after the match right now, guys. Things went wrong with our ride, with the restaurant we were at. It's a lot to get into, but we weren't able to get everything we wanted tonight, but we were able to talk to some fans that were waiting on their Ubers, so hopefully you guys still find those interviews entertaining. But as for the raw reactions right in front of the stadium, everybody is gone. All the cars are gone. All the people are gone. But for the people we did get to talk to, they were great, so hopefully you guys enjoy those videos. And if you appreciate the effort and the grind and the ups and downs we go through to make these videos for you guys, I would appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully the next one we do is much better and everything works out. We'll see.
Messi's the GOAT, and I'm really happy I came here and watched this game. I'm happy I saw Messi. He's my favorite. And maybe one day when I be a professional for Puerto Rico, I might play in this field one day.
That was crazy. That was the first professional soccer game I've ever been to. So for that to be my first one, it was awesome. And Arrowhead, crazy.
We drove about 5 hours for this game. I'm not really a big MLS fan, but I think we all know the reason I'm here. We came to see the Messi play. He scored. Suarez also scored. It was a good night, 3-2 for Miami.
It was an amazing game, man. It was good. First goal by Inter Miami, then a tie, then the second goal by Messi was like marvelous. It was beautiful.
I liked it a lot. It's my first actual live experience, actual seeing players. So it was nice.
Yeah, it was a good experience. I like the atmosphere, I like the fans. Everything about it was just wonderful. The goals, wonderful.
How'd you?
The same thing he said. I feel like Messi on Inter Miami definitely played a key role in that. The first goal he assisted, and then the second goal he scored, which was nailed into the top corner. Really amazing shot. But then I feel like in the first half, Inter Miami was definitely kind of fumbling with it, getting into their groove. In the second half, they were really concise and getting all their passes in, and then Kansas City was just trying to find something that they couldn't.
This is my first soccer game out here. I'm from California. I loved it. It was exciting. It was fun. I loved it when we were all holding up a sign and there was something passed down and we had to shake it and everything. This is a great, great time.
I'm not a big Messi fan. I enjoy him, but one of the things I enjoyed the most was when he was involved, to kind of look around the crowd and see the impact that one individual has on people. Just his cultural impact that he has is really remarkable, and just seeing people, grown men's faces and kids when they got to see him. So that was kind of cool for me on a different perspective. Even if it wasn't special for me, you could see how special it was for other people.
Right. It's a big deal in every city that he goes to, right? For being here in the city tonight, how packed the stadium was, can you just speak on what the atmosphere was like?
It was crazy, and like they said, it broke the record, the most people here ever in a stadium, so you don't see that, too often. So being here and in that atmosphere, it feels pretty nice.
Awesome. And what is it about him, right? Because people come from different countries, different states, they spend lots of money. What is it about Messi? Is it the fact that he's a great soccer player? Is it something else? What is it about him?
I think it's just there's no one else like him, I haven't seen that ever in history. I haven't seen that currently. It's just him. He's the only one out there that does what he does.
He's more of an impact than Tom Brady is, because he's just everyone. This would not be a crowd like it is, and it would not be played at Arrowhead if he wasn't on the team. You have Luis Suarez, he's a great player, Alba, Busquets, amazing players. But with Messi, it's it brings everyone to it, because you don't have that effect anywhere else.
People say how much they spent on their ticket, oh, I spent this much, I flew in, I drove in. I don't know how much you spent or what you have invested in this, but did you get your money's worth? Was it worth your time?
1,000%.
Did you get your money's worth, your time's worth? Was it worth all of that?
100%.
Oh, definitely. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, you know what I mean? My buddy actually hit me up this morning. He's like, hey, let's go. And I was like, it's last minute, but money comes and goes. We spend on the tickets, on the hotel, but I'll never get to experience this again, so I'm satisfied, 100%.
Last question I asked you, right? We asked people, people tell us, right? We spend hundreds, some people thousands of dollars, Some people come from different countries, some people drive from different states. Was it for you worth your time and money today?
Oh, definitely. Like I said, 5 goals and then 1 soccer game, 1 scored by Messi, an assist. You can't ask for more than that, so definitely worth it.
Did you get your time and money's worth tonight for the experience you had?
As I said before, I've been following Messi since 17 years old, since he played the Under-21 World Cup.
Right.
I've been following him since then, since Barcelona. So I think for me, the experience was magical.
Awesome.
Magical.
Right, some people flew far, some people drove far, spent lots of money. Was this worth your time and money tonight, the experience you got?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome.
I recommend it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
All right, go
Thank you.
KCC and go Messi.
Guys, we were so close to getting the picks correct. Finally, with Underdog Fantasy, Messi did score, but Danny Rosero did not get carded in this match. So once again, I do not win my picks with Underdog Fantasy, but I play responsibly, just a couple dollars, so you know I will be able to still play in the next match, and hopefully then I will finally get my picks correct. But if you guys want to try making some picks the next soccer match you watch, check out Underdog Fantasy, guys. Link in the description to download the app. They will match your first deposit up to $100. I have lots of fun with it. Hopefully you guys will too. Check the link in the description for Underdog Fantasy. And with that said, guys, thank you so very much for watching. It's been a crazy night, but it was still an entertaining match. Hopefully you guys watching at home, for those of you that were here, hopefully you all had a good time, and I hope this video is still entertaining for all of you. So thank you guys so very much for watching. My name is JT Duenas. You're watching Super Sub Soccer. Have a good one. That's Jimmy Conrad, yeah.